Here we are. So I'm doing a commission, so that's why we're doing this right now. So you might not be able to see it because I already did the pencil work. And we're just drawing right here. The guy wants all the rest of this to be left open. So I'll see if I can zoom in and see if you can see anything. Maybe I'll turn this off real quick so you can kind of see where we're starting. So see, that kind of looks like Omega Red, right? So that's where we're starting. And that's what we're doing. So let's do it. So let's see. Someone's supposed to be sending me some money, so I got to check that real quick. See if he's sending me some money on it. We'll send screenshot. All right. So with Omega Red, he's got these the tendrils, right? So I'm going to use this French curve. Hello, Facebook user. So I'm going to use this to kind of help me get a good, I forgot how I had it set up. I think I wanted to do it like this. So I'm going to do this. And then try to, I don't know if I can, doesn't really get, there's no real way to, shit, I didn't think this out. Like I could do the one, right? I can do the one, but I get, like, if I do this, it doesn't quite, I don't know how to rotate it so that it works. Shit, I'll just have to figure it out. All right, I don't want to spend all day doing this. I guess we'll just figure it out the hard way, won't we? Now, what I can do is I can do it like this. Since this comes to a point, like that shouldn't be hard. So we'll do that. And that'll work when we're coming to a point. God, I got so much shit on my desk. All right, so I guess we're gonna have to figure out the rest of this on our own. Like maybe we can kind of use this circle thing. Let's see. Not quite, because it's not quite a circle. But you know what? That's pretty dang close. Oh, but I need to go bigger on that one. Shit. You guys getting to watch the whole process from Start to fit. All right, there we go. This looks like we could get something out of this. It won't be exact. So what we need to do is we need to stop it like right in here. And this one I did on the inside. So I'm just inconsistent as AF, or I'm an inconsistent AF. How about that? See, that kind of looks like it. See, when it comes around here, it starts getting weird. So we'll do like this. And then we should be able to make the rest of this work, right? Let's see. See if we can make it work. Yeah, that's pretty close. Oh, it's not that close. Damn it. It's not as close as I wanted it to be. So what do we do when we mess up? What do we do when we mess up? We make adjustments and we try to camouflage. That's what we do. So I don't need to worry about it right this second, because I need to get the rest of this stuff laid out. And then because the next thing after this, oh, did I zoom in? I think I'm zoomed in. Because I need to erase all of the pencil off to keep my final product. So this is right now what we're doing. We're doing like the placemaker stuff. Just enough so we can remember where things need to be and we can erase. Just kind of making that shit up right there. Like, as long as it looks like superhero shit right there, you'll be fine. Let me make sure I'm zoomed in all the way. Yep, that's as close as we can get. So I apologize if that's not close enough for you. Oh, shit. And you'll notice that I have this taped down, so I won't be turning it to get comfortable, which is not something I enjoy doing, but it makes for better viewing and for better YouTube stuff if the artwork stays. And since it's so small, I should be able to figure out a workaround. But when I'm working on the 11 by 17 stuff that's really big, it starts to get more difficult for me because I need to rotate to get to certain areas. So if anybody is keeping up with kind of some of the stuff that I do, today I sent in, oh shit, I covered up where his thumb's supposed to be. Today I sent in the piece that I was doing for the publisher that I talked about earlier. Like earlier in the month, I had talked about that I had reached out to a publisher, and I'm doing like an official piece for a comic book publisher, and I have it all finished, and I turned it in today. So now I'm just like steady watching the email with fingers crossed and bated breath to see if I get the, oh, Bryan, that's amazing, or, you know, thank you for trying, you know, something like that. Whatever we're doing, that's what we're looking for today. Yeah, this isn't the fun part when we're not even adding cool shit right now. We want to. Just want to get these placeholders down. Let's see. So then we got this, and then we got the bicep right here. There you go. And don't forget this little area right here, because this will all be pretty much black for me. And when you're doing like sketch covers and stuff like this, if you put enough forethought, see, this isn't right. Like it should come more like right there. The more that you have overlapping stuff, because you can't erase ink. So the more overlapping stuff shows the customer or shows the viewer that you put forethought into your layout and you didn't just kind of, whoops, you didn't haphazardly just throw it together. Like you actually thought about, all right, well, this will go here, this will go here, and it makes for a more fun experience. They're like, oh wow, that guy really takes his time and does the things. So that's kind of like just something to think about, like while you're doing stuff. Like you want people to look at it and be excited about how much effort they assume that you put into it. I was confused right here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what angle to put that little top knot thing. So it's got me flustered. Like I don't know if I should curve it like this or should I curve it like this? I don't you know what? We're just gonna problem solved. There, look at that. Problem solved. Problem averted. Just kind of throwing these in here so that we don't lose track of like this right here, because I don't know how dark we're going to get in there. All right, so now that I'm on the face, I'm going to shift from using this 03, and I'm going to go to the 01. And then there we go. We're done with that part anyway. Happy Friday, Facebook user. All right, so now what we do is we grab our Mars plastic. Like for some reason, pencil just irritates. Like everything about graphite and the smearability and all that stuff, everything about that just hurts my brain. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out what we're going to do about these areas where we messed up, right? This one needs to be a little bit more curved than that. So I'm not truly happy with, so we're just going to try to, we may just have to freehand that and hope that everything comes out good. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out how, like we're going to, these things are round. So we're going to go like this. And then now we'll curve back the other way. All right. Feels good. Feels good. I wish I could get it closer, but I can't. And that's as close as she's getting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my 03, and then we're really going to lay these on. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. This is the Tombow blue. This is really going to allow the separation of what's in the foreground and the background and stuff like that. Like this is, so that's all we got to do with that. Now we'll go back to the 3 and we'll make it all shiny. So it is Friday. It's the last Friday of 2022, right? So I hope you guys are going to have a safe and fun New Year's night. I think I will just be sitting here. I don't have anything going on. And that's about all we're going to do with that. We're not going to get too, like I said, I'd be more comfortable if I was spinning the paper and doing all the things, but it doesn't make for good video. Well, it does make for good video. It doesn't make for good time-lapse video because I've seen it when I do it, and it just looks like a spinning piece of paper. Like it's so much just shit going everywhere. So there we go. We're going to do this. And then by the end of the day, when this is all said and done, like, I don't think anybody will be able to remember that we had a foul up in this area. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody will pick up on it. Yeah, baby. This is going to make it really hard for me to do these little omega symbols. I would have done it turned around. There we go. So, like, his hands are kind of leaning forward. So to help me sell that, we're gonna shadow a lot of this underneath. I should use the black one. So the black will kind of help us sell that this is like the hands are bent this way and then the shadows underneath, right? So that's what we're trying to sell here. So we'll throw these little shadows underneath. And then we'll color that accordingly as well. So that kind of, you know what, we'll just color it all black. Like, you know what, we'll do like this. That'll help it sell as oh, well, you know what? That's going to cast a little shadow on the bicep too. So we should break it back out, and then we'll do this. Is Nacho down here? I guess Nacho's upstairs. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. So does anybody want to say anything? I guess if somebody did want to say something, they probably would, right? Like you wouldn't need an invitation to do that. All right, what do we want to do with this? What do we want to do with this? Looking wicked, says Elise. Thank you, Miss Elise. So this is kind of like, I didn't put a lot of thought. Like, it's a bunch of little things on most of the designs I saw. And I'm just going to try to do my best to indicate that that's what's going on here. I'm not going to draw each of them out. Now, something like that. And then we'll just like dress it up from there. Like add these little things along here to try to make it look like it's uniform. Maybe one of these on every other one or something. I don't know. It's all about illusion, right? All right, so if the light's coming down, there'll be like a shadow on the back side of these, right? Because they're raised. There. And then now we'll do this. Because there'll also be a shadow coming down through here too, because of the other one. Yeah, buddy. So sometimes I just add black behind things to help whatever's in front of it stand out a little bit. So by doing that, we've brought our attention to the cool foreground piece that we created, right? And when you do a jam piece like this, like you know that there's going to be other artists doing things around here. Thank you, Elise. So I wanted to the collector, to whoever owns this piece, I want my work to be better than any of the other pieces that are going to be on the jam piece. I mean, we should always want our best, but knowing that you will be side by side and directly compared with everything else that's on the piece, man, you better step your game up. So for me, like I really want people to see it and go, oh, well, who did that Omega Red? And I don't think that's being dicky or anything. So just keep that in mind when you're doing a jam piece. Like you don't want to Thank you, Elise. You don't want, I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Like I said, you should always try your best or do whatever your best is at the moment, but just know that there's going to be other artists on here and you want yours to stand out amongst, hopefully many other badass uh, pieces, right? Or additions to the. So if there was ever a time to shine, it would be when it's your turn on a jam piece. All right. So this is all going to be pretty much in shadow. Like I don't plan on going all in. And then this is like his neck stuff. So no, we're gonna, get this stuff going on. If you've got any mistakes in some of your line work, like you can cover it up with these cool muscle looking thingies and shit like that. You can make stuff up. And we got to get back and do this because I don't want to go too far over and then be like, oh shit, I forgot that. So we'll knock those out real quick. Again, this would be easier if I was turning the page and making you guys nauseous with all the page turning. Ouch. Sorry about that. There we go. It still reads. It still reads. Let's see. What are we going to do now? I want to save the face. I don't want to get into the face because I just don't want to. I just don't want to do that. So that way we've got the hard outline around everything in the face. So that if we wanted to, we could go into the face now. But if I start laying those blacks down, that we have like this little safety border that we've created around, so that for me, having that black line means I can use this brush pen safely and not worry too much about bumping right up to the small line that's there. So I've given myself a little thicker line to bump into. So my thing is like most of this will all be in shadow because of, the head leaning over the crouched body position. So we can pretty much go heavy with the black in here because it, it's legitimately covered up by him leaning over. So we don't have to worry about all the details that go in there. And if you were doing like a cover or a pinup piece or something, like, you might have taken your time to come up with something a little better than just blacking all this in. Like, you might want to throw some details in there and stuff. But for me, this is pretty small, like in size. So I don't want to get too carried away with throwing in details that are just going to be in the way when it comes to looking at the whole thing. So that looks like we've got enough there that we can build on that. And then we come in right here and try to sell that hunched overness around. And then, it's going to get way black on the sides. And this will help when we do the way black on the sides like this. It'll really help to frame up the hands so that they get looked at, right? You see, that feels pretty good. Oh, Elise is talking. Let's see what Elise says. Based off 9FF, 9F, some of the things you've said to me that I've watched from you, I've been trying to be braver with the solid black. Yeah, well, also, like for me, now that I know that I can get these, well, see, at least the strong blacks, uh, I don't know. Like, my mind, I need a nice balance of my blacks and white. Like, I'm not just cool with just the line work. Like, I want to help the piece stand out without it being colored. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to rely on the color to have to make it come back to life. And some people, most of their shadows and stuff are done in the coloring. But I want to have more control over that in my piece. Because what happens if you don't know how to color well, or which you at least you do know how to color very well. But if I'm doing a piece, I want to kind of tell the colorist where the shadows are, what I was thinking. And if I have a really open line art style with no shadows, then they can pretty much just do whatever they want. And I didn't give them any guidance. For me, the balance of the black and white just helps my brain. Like, it's really it might just be a Bryan thing, that just a weird thing like that. I don't know what to say, but if for me, it feels more balanced when I do it like this. Like, too much white and I'll go crazy. So we got this pretty much, that area's, oh shit, I guess we got to color some shit in here. Make it look like there's details and shit going on in there that we don't even know about. Like, we don't have to know what all that shit is. As long as the shit looks like it was done on purpose, like, oh well, what I wonder what this is, or must be something cool right there, something like that. Like it's not for us. Just make it look cool. So he's got his hair pulled back in a ponytail, and I don't know how to. I don't. Hair is not something I excel at. So he's got like this little top knot ponytail holder. That's what that is. And I know that this picture will not, like I was told, this picture will not be getting colored. So I'm keeping that in mind as I do this. Like if it's not going to be colored, I'll be okay doing some of the things I'm doing, knowing that it won't be colored. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see the finished piece. Thank you, Elise, for stopping by. Oh, sorry, Nacho. Go back to sleep. Facebook user says it's one of their favorite characters of all time. I've always liked his design. I liked the colors. I liked the ponytail. Like, but it was the 90s. Like everybody had a ponytail and it was just cool. I agree. Like I don't know much about the character for really real, but I know that I enjoyed like seeing him. I don't know, you know what I mean like by that is I didn't like I'm not an expert in his backstory or I don't know that I fully even know anything about his backstory. I just know he was a Soviet guy who had a taste for Wolverine and that looks pretty good to me. I just like he was always fighting Wolverine and his don't care attitude, I'm guessing. Yeah, I agree. We're getting close to the end. How long have we been doing this? An hour. And we'll do the same thing with this hand that we did with this hand. Kind of a lot of the underneath is going to be blacked. A lot of it will be blackened out. All right, we're looking good. Shit. So in order to balance that out, we'll come over here, we'll thicken this guy up. Boom. Now it looks like you did it on purpose. Looks like you did it on purpose. It's almost lunchtime. So we'll grab the black Tombow and we'll start doing this. I put this hand at a little bit of a different angle because I just don't want, even though I pretty much drew the same hand, I don't want it to feel like it's a mirror image of the other side. Like I'm not very big on stuff being completely symmetric. Like I don't like that. Mostly because I have trouble making things look the same. So it's out of difficulty, but I also really enjoy I get to see, like the customer will get to see different things and it doesn't look as cookie cutter as if, oh, well, he just did the same thing on both sides. Like to me, it's like kind of, all right, man, we get it, but you could have done more, you know? I'm not a big fan of the left side looks exactly like the right side in almost any scenario. So even when I try to do like the face forward headshots and stuff, like maybe change the eyes on one side, you know, maybe he's got like a little, or maybe the character's got like a little suspicious eye, you know, an eyebrow raised like the Rock, or maybe they've got a smirk on their face so that like one of the cheeks is pulled up. I just don't want it to look like, oh, this guy figured out how to draw one thing and then just did it twice. Like I don't want to make it feel like that. To me, that feels cheap. Not only does it feel cheap, but like I said, I find it difficult. So I will try to find a way to not do that because I don't like doing things I don't like to do. Oh, the thumb. And now to help sell this area, I'm gonna really fill this one in almost all. And again, why would we do these two different? Why didn't he just do it the same way? Because it's basically the same thing. I don't want it to look the exact same. Like, I don't want it to look like, oh, he just did the same thing on this side. Oh, okay, so that his shoulder pad is underneath here. So this is the cast shadow from the shoulder pad. I didn't realize that's what this was. So we'll have another little cast shadow here. All right, so let's use this one. Coming to the end. I think that's it. I think that's it. So now we're just going to sign it, and that will be it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Now I'm going to zoom out and say, peace out. You guys have a great new year. Be safe. Just be awesome.